Hello, I wanted to talk today about my changing views about the afterlife and a very dark time in my life a few years ago that led me to a search of self that brought me to where I am right now. So, I was raised Christian. It was quite damaging to me, I thought. I had way too many questions, and there were way too few answers. And I'm not sure if you know this, but being a Christian is not good for someone who's an intellectual. Not good for thinking people. It's best if you don't think. It's discouraged to think, to be rational. At around the age of 16, I abandoned the Christian faith. I just figured I was going in a different direction. Christianity was holding me back, didn't give me any answers, I felt no connection, I felt like it did not make any sense. And once I broke off from that, once I escaped the clutches of the prison known as Christianity, I went through another dark time. I guess toward the end phase of being a Christian was a dark time, and then I went into my second dark period, which was not believing in anything. I was repulsed by any idea or thought that seemed spiritual, that seemed otherworldly, that seemed anything that could slightly remind me of the religion I had just gotten out of. So I went through a dark period of time, brought on by the ending of Christianity, and the climax of this dark time was when I was playing a video game called the Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and a villain in that game that I fought was Galactus. And Galactus was an extremely terrifying creature to me. A big, mega thing that could consume planets, that eats planets. The idea of life, the idea of getting up every morning, having your morning shake, trying to be healthy, working out every day, visiting your family or friends, going on hiking, doing anything productive, doing anything fun, loving people, all that means nothing. In a blink of an eye, in 1 second, a whole world, everything, all of us history is gone, destroyed. And you wouldn't even know it. There would be existence, and then the very next second would be non-existence. That thought was so terrifying to me. That's what led me to go on a self-discovery. I had to find out who I am, my purpose, life. And don't go on just thinking and feeling, oh, I think that something might possibly happen to me, even though nothing whatsoever has led me to believe that, so because I believe in it, it must be true. I wanted evidence. I wanted science. I wanted proof. Studies done on it. So that's why I looked up. People who can actually look behind the curtain and see the other side of life, as most people don't get a chance to being able to notice it. Life after death. Crossing over, the afterlife, spirits, soulmates, soul groups. The idea of immortality, it intrigued me quite a bit. And I can say that I have come a long way. I've learned a lot of stuff. And I feel a lot more content with things that I've learned. Not with the things I hope are true, not with the things that I don't want to think about, but I believe I've come to a place where I actually know. I've had experiences myself, as I would say the majority of people, or a good portion of the people who do have experiences in their lives. Phenomenal experiences that they can't explain easily. And I feel like I understand who I am more now than I did before. Not completely. But I'm a lot closer to finding out who I am as a core, or re-finding out who I am as a core, and where soulmates fit into my life. I'm big on soulmates. People who are significant to you. Entities. Other souls. A pure light. How you can meet them on the physical realm if they've incarnated at the same time and in proximity to you, where your paths would cross, where you would meet. Sometimes as a potential life partner, sometimes it's only a sexual partner, nothing more. Sometimes it's a friend, platonic, a family member, somebody else who's had an important interaction with you in your life. And I've met some of these people. I've met some of my soulmates in this life. Imagine how many lives you go through, and each time you go into a life, you think that's the only life you'll ever have. Because you go through amnesia, where you don't remember who you are. Imagine if you could remember. If you know not only who you are, but who your soulmates are. Wouldn't that be so exciting? To see somebody in person, feeling their energy, and knowing you and I are two immortal beings, sharing similar lives together, intersecting into each other's paths, learning and growing from each other. This is an opportunity that I don't want to pass up. This is a great opportunity, and I feel so fortunate that I now have more pieces to the puzzle that make me, me. Bye, and thank you for watching.